some kind of military guy. And
with an Australian accent.
Yeah, an Australian accent. The producer goes, okay, so how long is it going to take to get this engine back into the tank? He says, I don't know, it'll take a week. And the producer's like, you know what we have to do then? What? And the producer just takes out his pistol and shoots the military guy in the head. And the Asian guy's like, what did you do that for? I have a plan. Did it require shooting the military guy in the head? Couldn't you have just walked away?
And said, I'm going to go get a taco.
I mean, did you have to shoot him in the head? Why didn't you shoot the Asian guy? Why did you shoot the military guy, not the Asian guy? What did you have against the military guy?
I know what. Because the military guy, right?
Oh, but no, the producer wasn't British, so that wouldn't make it. No, wait, that didn't make any sense. What?
No, the military guy, right?
Uh-huh.
The military guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would have stopped him.
Oh. Well, anyway, so this plan was because Alice had landed the plane on the roof of the building. So he goes up, takes the Asian guy with him, and they start starting the plane. And he's going to take the Asian guy with him, which begs the question, so why did you kill the military guy? Couldn't you have just taken the Asian guy with you and said, we'll be right back, I have to take a shit? And just gone up to the roof and taken the plane real quick? Did you have to shoot him? Well, anyway,
You felt like killing.
Well, Alice and the others get there, and they see that he's taken the plane, so they start kicking down the gate to the roof to try to stop him from getting out. But it's too late. It's when they get out, the guy's already left, but the Asian guy stayed behind. And he's already left the plane, and they're like, crap, what do we do now? And Alice is like, I have a plan.
But before that, the zombies and the executioner visually broke down the gate. But something with that didn't make any sense. They could tell that the gate was being pushed down because some of the hinges were breaking. So they were pushing a police car, and then they walked away from the gate, hoping it wouldn't break. But then it broke. But if you looked closely, the police car was like 3 feet away from the gate, so why would they put it there?
It just made it like a ramp. But,
for what? How would that
the plane takes off, and then the zombies start breaking in onto the roof, and you're like, oh crap, they're gonna die.
I like those guys.
And so they start shooting all the zombies, and then Alice gets another idea, and she says, get into that elevator. And they get into the elevator, and they're like, this elevator has no power. She says, I got a plan. And she throws the bomb up there, and the bomb explodes, and the elevator just goes crashing down. Like, okay, that's a smart plan. Send them to their death. Oh, that suicide. That was the plan.
Don't die from the zombie bites. It'll be brutal to get your flesh eaten.
And then after Alice stays behind to fight off the zombies, and then Alice miraculously gets her superpowers back.
Oh, I love that. She was like, I'm a human.
She's a human again, but yet in this scene she's like shooting all the zombies, and
then she like swings off the roof and like grabs the rope.
And she's like jumping off walls and
like Tarzan.
Like jumping off walls and all sorts of crap and doing all the agility and the kung fu and shooting. It's like she lost her powers, but I don't see any difference. And then she grabs rope and jumps off the building. All the zombies like jump off after her.
And she's like Tarzan.
And she like swings across the building.
Oh, but first they have to do the Matrix slow mo scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like 50% of this movie's in slow motion, and it'll annoy the hell out of you. And she like swings across the building, and we're just thinking, I thought she lost her powers. Did you guys forget about that already? She lost her powers. How is she able to do this now?
I don't know.
She lands right on the ground from the roof. On the ground, unharmed.
Oh, and one more thing.
She doesn't have her power. She's human now. Humans can do this shit.
About these zombies, right, that coming up, you're probably wondering, where's the executioner? But lucky for them, the executioner, like Jason, Michael Myers, they walk one step at a time. So, while the zombies are just running up there trying to kill everybody, he's just taking his sweet time.
It's a sweet old time. Oh, and by the way, how they survived the elevator was, it just landed into the pool of water that they swam in to get the weapons, so they were fine.
Oh, except where were
and Alice gets back to the street level without getting hurt. She's like doing all the kung fu and shooting everything. Even though she's human now, she has no powers, but yet she can still do this. And she's shooting everything, so it's like, oh, it doesn't really matter why they take her powers away to begin with when it wasn't going to change anything.
Oh, and then she pulls out her shotgun.
They start shooting things, and then they're like,
and what's something I think is funny?
And then the NFL player opens up the gate and says, Alice, come on! And she, like, slides in, and then he closes it.
Oh, but when she's shooting for shotguns, something I thought was now this part was kind of cool. She kills the zombies with quarters.
Yeah, she loads her shotgun with quarters. It's just really funny.
Yeah, I know, that's pretty awesome.
It's just weird. I'm like, how does that work? It's not like quarters have gunpowder. I mean, how does that work?
Actually, aren't they, what are they made of?
Copper.
Nuh-uh. Copper ended up being, was too expensive.
No, quarters is made of copper.
Not pennies.
They're also made of copper.
No, I found that in school. Copper is too expensive.
Well, quarters are made of copper. And she gets back inside, and she says, anyway, I have another way out. Let's go. They go back into the showers, because remember the zombie had dug a hole in there? Yeah. And they're going to go into the hole where these burrowing Las Plagas zombies are coming from. That's a smart idea. And they're going in there, and right before the Asian guy goes, the Axeman comes behind him and goes, and chops him in half. And
that part should have been in slow motion. It should be like, he was like, if it's something in slow motion.
Well, anyway, that's another.
Dude, are you done yet?
That's another cardboard cutout down. And
I was kind of sad when that little Asian boy died.
Anyway, it was Alice and Claire. Alice and Claire were fighting him now.
The executioner.
And Alice started fighting him and shooting him in the head, and he knocked Alice out unconscious. So she's kind of human now again. So they're going from her being superpowered, being turned into a human, temporarily superpowered again, and back to human again. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, it just keeps going like a pattern. Superhero. It's like
and so Claire starts fighting the executioner, and it's just kind of weird. You just thought that. You just thought it'd be more of an epic battle, but whatever.
And something about
Claire
this.
Hold on.
Wait, can I say this? Somehow, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Alice becomes human, but then Claire becomes superhuman because she can walk on walls, do backflips, and can avoid simultaneous axe slashes.
Well, anyway, Claire starts fighting the axe guy or executioner, and he starts swinging his axe around, chasing her down. And eventually she, leaps off a wall and gets him all turned around. Then she waits for him to turn around. And then she just stands there waiting for him to turn back around and go after her again. And this whole scene is in slow motion, by the way. And then she just slides under his crotch.
Grabs the shotgun
and shoots him in the face with it. And
He's like, in the face!
And the axe guy falls over, drops his axe. Alice wakes back up and goes over to help Claire. Then the axe guy gets up and throws his axe, and it swings across the screen.
And then slow-mo, they duck down.
Yeah, they duck down, and it misses, and it hits the wall. And then Alice takes her shotgun out and goes.
And blows his head off.
And blows his head off, and the axe guy dies.
Oh, but you want to know something?
Which makes you think why was this axe guy in here then? You only saw him in 3 scenes. The scene where he was dragging his axe in L.A., the scene where he's busting down the gate, and then the scene where he fights Claire and Alice for 2 minutes, and then she blows his head off. Like Nemesis, he was throughout the entire movie, and even though he was just a monster, his character was also developed. And he even became good at the end. This axe guy just comes out of nowhere, and then they just fight him for 2 minutes and blow his head off. He was in there for no reason. The only reason the producers even put this guy in there was for a pointless cameo.
And something that really pissed me off about that scene was this. In Resident Evil 5, it took me 8 tries to beat that village scene because the executioner kept killing me. I took that same shotgun Alice used and shot him multiple times. He never died.
It's completely pointless. Fair. Why would you go out of your way to have the executioner in your movie and only have him 5 minutes worth of movie time? I mean, it's completely pointless, and it's stupid, and they don't explain why he's there. No one questions him why he's there. They never take his mask off, because he has a mask. They never take his mask off, never find out who he is, why he's there, or anything, or why he's so tall, or why he's so powerful.
Why is he dressed like that?
And they just blow his head off, and that's the end of that.
Why is he even dressed like that? It's something really funny that, I think this also should be explained in Resident Evil 5. Who makes that type of axe?
Well, that was a game. I mean, I guess in games something have to be explained, but this is a movie. Things need to be explained.
And why was he dressed like that? Oh, and another thing, no one been awesomer than them just shooting his face with quarters and making him explode.
Oh yeah, this is what's funny about when she shot him in the face, made his head explode, he lands on the ground, a bunch of quarters, and I was shouting, oh, he's made of money!
But, as I was saying, no one been awesomer. Well, know how Alice is like a pattern? She goes.
She's like superhuman, then she's
human. She's
superhuman again.
She's Superman, Clark Kent. Superman, Clark Kent. Superman. No, but awesome. She takes his axe out of the floor and beats him with it. That would have been awesomer. Alice with the giant axe that never has made it. Nah, if that had happened, she probably picked it up and went,